Alrighty, we are here with the longest tenured player, most games played out of anybody on the roster, most minutes played. We could go on and on and on. Bobbi Smith, obviously you guys know her, so we won't be asking her any of the generic questions we've asked her over the last few years. But Bobbi, let's talk about your game first off. You know, when you came here, you were a freshman. We were known that you could shoot the ball. We knew you were good at defense, but you have really evolved into an all-around really, really good basketball player. Not that you weren't before, but it kind of seemed like you were the girl who's going to go in, hit the three, change the momentum maybe of the game, and now you're playing, I think it was 32 minutes a game or something last year. So how have you evolved in your time here in Greenville?
I really just think about like my freshman year. I was playing before, which, you know, obviously I didn't expect that initially coming in, but that's just what the team needed at the time. But I think it was just really helpful to my game. And then my sophomore year, I played a little bit of the one. And so I think having experience in those different positions was really helpful to me now. You know, obviously I can play anywhere on the floor now. You know, I've played every position, so I think I'm just confident that I know what I need to do offensively and defensively from every spot on the floor. And then just like offensive wise, I've been trying to grow my mid-range game just so, you know, I can come in and come off the screen. If you sit back, you know, I'll pull it, like just trying to build my confidence in that.
Well, we're really happy to have you back. As like she said, she can guard 1 through 5. She can play 1 through 5. So we have our own LeBron James here in Bobbi Smith, and we're so happy that she's back. And Bobbi, in the era of the portal and NIL, there's new faces every year. You've been here all 4 years. What is it about this program that you've loved so much?
Definitely my coaching staff for sure. You know, obviously I've been under them for, you know, we really haven't had much coaching change since I've been here. And then just my teammates as well. I think every year, even when, you know, new transfers come in and new freshmen come in, I've been able to build a good bond with, you know, everybody that I meet. And even when they leave, like, I think it just speaks to the culture that Coach Kim has here. We get really close on and off the court. So, you know, regardless of how, you know, the year goes, I'm still close with all my teammates. And I feel that now. Like, it was an amazing summer with this new team, you know, 10 new players, but it feels like we've been here for a couple of years. Like, I'm very comfortable with them. I think we're still learning each other on the court, but I'm looking forward to game time. Like, I'm really excited.
Obviously, a lot of that bonding does come inside these walls, especially when you're suffering together at the end of practice, doing the conditioning drills. But what have you guys done off the court that has kind of grown this sisterhood?
Just little things like dinners at Coach Kim's house, eating together, you know, little, you know, inviting everybody over to the apartment and just, you know, sitting down, having, you know, girl talk, you know, stuff like that. Then like you said as well, like on the court, you know, you bond over the game. And then I think also in the locker room, that's big, sitting down, talking about basketball, talking about school, talking about life, whatever it is. So all of that just helps build our relationships.
And speaking of that, you guys also get to travel this year. That's something you guys have done each last few years. Last year was Vegas. Year before that, it was somewhere out of the country as well, right?
The Bahamas.
The Bahamas. Yeah. So, and it's happening over Thanksgiving, so you're not having to worry about as much studying and stuff going on. Do you guys feel like you can take that next step when you go on these trips, that's these multi-team events?
Yeah, definitely, because, you know, there's a lot of time away from home, and then obviously like Thanksgiving, typically you're with your family, but, you know, obviously we have our own little family, so it's like, yeah, I'm not at home with my mom and dad, but I'm here with my sisters and my coaches, and so it's like, it's okay. It's just, you know, another Thanksgiving, we still get to celebrate, do the same things, but we're also playing basketball, so it's all fun.
Speaking of your parents, you're from close by. You're from the Raleigh area, so are they excited? And is there one last year to make the short drive to see play? Obviously, hopefully you go on to even bigger and better when it comes to on the court, but how cool has it been going to college relatively close to home where your parents can make so many games?
Yeah, this has been really important for me. My dad gets to make he makes every home game that he can. My little brother, he's been playing like sports and stuff, so, you know, if he has a basketball game or something, he may not come, but in my 3 years so far, he's been to a lot of home games, and he gets to whatever away game he can. So it's just really important to have that support in the stands, at least at home every time, and to be able to call him or, you know, go home on a weekend when I just want to be with family. Like, yeah, that's really important to me.
Well, thank you for your time, Bobbi, and best of luck this season.
Thank you.